Translate to number 3. Here we go. Why did you lie to me? I went to see my sister and she told me that you never went to apologize to her yesterday. You told me that you did. I'm very disappointed with you. Your behavior at dinner last night was terrible. You embarrassed me. So we know that why is por qué. And we have to split it up like this with an accent, por qué. And we also need to create our upside down question mark. So por qué. Now all of this, did you lie to me? The verb to lie is mentir. That is to lie. And we're expressing a dot in the past, right? This specific event when this person lied. So we have mentiste, or you lied, as a dot in the past. And to me is me, right? So, ¿por qué me mentiste? Why did you lie to me? I went is fui. Again, it's a dot in the past. Fui a ver. I went to see. Because just the same as boya and basa, ba, all those handles, even in the past, it continues to have this a tagged on to the end. So I went to see. Fui a ver. And my sister would be mi hermana. And now be careful here because we have a verb followed by a person. So we need to throw in the personal a. Was hiding in there. You see again how easy it is for us to miss this personal a because in English we don't use it. It's not translatable even. So we have I went to see, fui a ver a mi hermana, my sister. And is y. She told me, me dijo. That is que. You never went. Okay, so this never we're going to handle first, and we're going to put it here. Nunca is never. And then you went. We'll do that next. So let's get rid of this. You went, again, will be fuiste. Que nunca fuiste. And she told me that you never went to apologize. Again, we have this a because it's belonging to the same handle. Fui a, fuiste a. It's all coming from the verb ir, which as we know with that handle we use for the future, boya basa again. So that goes all the way down the line, even into these other tenses in the past. So that never you went, nunca fuiste. Then to apologize. There are a couple ways to say this, but what you normally hear is pedir, which is to ask, and disculpas. Pedir disculpas. This to her gets put on here. Pedirle, to ask to her disculpas. And then yesterday, ayer. You can see how sometimes in Spanish we have to think very carefully about what we're doing, but this is part of structure and using the verbs and also just a general sense of knowing how they would express this or express that in Spanish. So far we have, ¿por qué me mentiste? Fui a ver a mi hermana y me dijo que nunca fuiste a pedirle disculpas ayer. Now, you told me would be me dijiste. Again, it's a dot in the past. That you did. In English, would just end it like that, that you did. But in Spanish, that would sound a little weird. They would always use, you told me that you did it. They would throw in the it. So, will be que lo hiciste. Again, dot in the past. Me dijiste que lo hiciste. Kind of rhymes. Next we have, I'm very disappointed with you. So this is going to be estoy. And then muy. Now, the word for disappointed is, it sounds like deceived in English. It's decepcionado. So let's try and spell it out. It would be decepcionado. And if we were, let's imagine that we are a female saying this actually, so it would be decepcionada. Estoy muy decepcionada with you, contigo. Now your behavior, well, this is going to be tú. And then the word for behavior is comportamiento. A lot of long words in this one, right? Comportamiento, your behavior. At dinner last night, what they say is in dinner. You find that a lot. Instead of saying at something, they say in something. So, en la cena, ayer en la noche, for here, or simply anoche, to shorten it. Tu comportamiento en la cena anoche was terrible. Here we have a was. Now, if we said again, it's terrible, it would be es terrible. So it's on the ser line. So this is a dot in the past because we're talking about your behavior last night, right? So it's measurable. That event was terrible. So we would choose fue. Coming down from ser as a dot in the past. And then terrible can stay the same. Tu comportamiento en la cena anoche fue terrible. Finally, we have you embarrassed me, another dot in the past, because again, we're still referring to that specific event. So to embarrass is avergonzar. Like that. That's to embarrass. So you embarrassed me will be me, and then avergonzaste. Like that. Me avergonzaste. You embarrassed me. One final thing that I should mention is that it would sound more natural also here in Spanish to put in de here. So it would be your behavior in the dinner of last night. That would sound more natural. Tu comportamiento en la cena de anoche fue terrible. If you didn't put in de, you would still be perfectly understood. But if you really want it to flow naturally, they would throw in de here. En la cena de anoche. Let's read through it now. ¿Por qué me mentiste? Fui a ver a mi hermana y me dijo que nunca fuiste a pedirle disculpas ayer. Me dijiste que lo hiciste. Estoy muy decepcionada contigo. Tu comportamiento en la cena de anoche fue terrible. Me avergonzaste.